foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Parker. That's off the side of the rim, short. Ball's controlled by Lowry to Oladipo. Can't connect from in close. To Horford. And count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. Finish that. Lowry into the front court. His guys down big. Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Cashes in for 2.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Horford. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Jayson Tatum at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Lowry to P.J. Tucker. Jayson Tatum pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
So Lowry.
I'm here.
To P.J. Tucker. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Jaylen Brown. Screen coming. Horford. The Heat grab the board. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. So it's going to stay with Miami. Oladipo to Lowry. They'll go to Butler. Down low. He throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Horford. Rises for the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To P.J. Tucker. Butler. It's rebounded by the Celtics. And throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jayson Tatum. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fires the three. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Al Horford swats it. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Tucker. To Lowry. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Jaylen Brown. Count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Marcus Smart. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
To Butler. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. Tatum. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Horford. Fires the three. Rebound comes to Miami. To Oladipo. To Lowry. And Boston has the rebound. Miami's got it. Al Horford with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Jaylen Brown. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. Lowry. Al Horford. Huge block. Brown with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead and stuffs it home.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. 4 out of 7.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score, and that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Layup goes down. Well done.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Horford. Tatum. Cleans it up. Here comes the screen. Work it down to Brown. And a throwdown. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Butler to Lowry. Marcus Smart sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right. Oh, out there looking like the Kemba Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Marcus Smart. Oh, emphatic slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Oladipo.
I'm here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We got him.
Butler.
Keep him hit.
To Oladipo.
We got him.
Stuffs it down with authority. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Stevens will change up his lineup. To Schroeder. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oladipo picked up by Schroeder. To Butler. 5 to shoot for Miami. Oladipo to Lowry. Short jumper off the mark. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Jayson Tatum snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lowry against Schroeder. Shot clock winding down. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one, count it. That one won't go. One more to come. Boston with the basketball. From long range. Off the mark. No good. The drive. Right to the basket. Gets it in the left corner. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
Sometimes in this game, the shots don't fall. You have to get yourself to the next play, though. That's the most important thing.
Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Here comes the screen. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's DerrickRose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics put one in the win column with a solid performance. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Heat couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Assists.
The Boston Celtics were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assists.
Player of the game.
Tatum was happy to throw down plenty of dunks, and if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm DerrickRose, signing off.